In his mind's eye, Vader saw his and the 501st's march to the temple gates, their wrathful attack, the mad moments of bloodlust, the dark side unleashed in all its crimson fury. Some moments he remembered more clearly than others, pitting his blade against that of Swordmaster Sindralig, beheading some of the very masters who had instructed him in the ways of the Force, and, of course, his cold extermination of the Younglings, and with them, the future of the Jedi Order. He had wondered beforehand, could he do it? Still new to the dark side, would he be able to call upon its power to guide his hand and lightsaber? In answer, the dark side had whispered, "They are orphans. They are without family or friends. There is nothing that can be done with them. They are better off dead." But this recalling, weeks later, curdled his blood. This place should never have been built. So as we can see, as Vader remembers this moment vividly, he recalls that his initial reaction towards killing the Younglings are shock and denial. However, once he started to imagine Padme dying, he knew what he had to do. As Palpatine said,
"Do not hesitate, show no mercy."
This was a motto that helped fuel the Sith through their darkest decisions. I find Anakin felt some hesitation or doubt whether he could go through with it or not, because the small grain of sand within Vader that was Anakin still gleamed time to time, depending on the situation. It was also mentioned in the book that Vader's slaughter of the Younglings is a major proponent in sealing his fate to the dark side. George Lucas himself has also said in interviews that Anakin knew he had to kill all the Jedi as Palpatine instructed, because if he didn't, then they would grow up to hunt them down and to possibly kill them later on down the road, which is exactly what happened with Luke, oddly enough. So the best thing to do was to kill them all right then and there, so as to leave no stone unturned. The last point I'd like to mention is that Anakin had initial practice for this very moment, and it was actually a foreshadowed scene that many of us may have missed if we now go back to episode 2 and rewatch this and correlate it with what happened in episode 3.